I served as a US fighter pilot. The guy who grabbed me was Laos. I had height and muscle on him, but I kept my head down. They nabbed me deep in the Laotian jungle, and I figured playing weak was my only shot at staying alive. They hauled me into a tiny village on the Cambodian border. I put on a fake grin, made eye contact with every local, tried to come off friendly and not a threat. They told me to sit down, so I sat there for a while. Then they marched me deeper into the bush, strapped me to a tree trunk, and fired a few rounds. The bullets missed, they were just messing with my head. I screamed every curse I knew at them. They stepped closer and squeezed the trigger. Another shot blazed right past my ear. Right then, my ears kept ringing for ages. Once they got tired of the game, they tossed me into a decayed prison camp hidden in the jungle. There were already a few prisoners in there. All pilots shot down and locked away. Some had been stuck there over 2 years. Nothing but skin draped over bone. Barely holding on. Every day they prayed the war would end, praying for freedom. But no good news ever reached us at night. Our wrists were crossed and cuffed tight. We lay packed together, couldn't tea even roll over. Our ankles were shackled close. With the food being so foul, one guy with stomach problems crapped his pants every single night without fail. I wanted to do something about it, but I needed a nail. There was only one nail on the guard break post. I told my guys to keep them busy. Only one guard stayed, a friendly little man. I strolled over, acted like I was asking for toothpaste, made the little guy laugh his head off, and with my free hand I ripped that nail loose. Back inside the cell, I scraped it down with the rock and shaped it into a slim iron pick. Later that night, I picked the lock on my shackles. Finally, we could at least shift around in our sleep. After that moment, I began plotting an escape. I noticed how frail the guards looked. Breaking out didn't seem that tough, but the other prisoners reminded me. The hard part wasn't getting out. It was surviving the jungle. The jungle was the real trap. No water, no food. You wouldn't make it long. But I refused to accept that the food in this prison was absolute garbage. Not just for us inmates. Even the guards were going hungry. The camp dogs were just fur draped on bones. Most days all we got was plain rice. When supplies ran really low, they'd hand us bowls of mealworms. Eat it or wither away. No other option. Why such bad conditions? Because our bombers had leveled their farmland. No harvest. Everyone was starving. Giving us worms was seen as a privilege.